8:30 July 6th. 8:30 July 6th. Interesting. Interesting kind of looking around here in Denver. Nice to be here. And let's see the front page here. Let's step in here because we got a little wind. I'm getting some complaints. Okay, what's that? Amendment 61 names Iranian debt, but officials say it would devastate the state. So, anyway, walking around the streets of Denver. It's pretty cool because this is where I came for AT&T training, right over here by the Galleria. So, I think I'm going to walk around a little bit, check out Denver. Actually, it's a really beautiful city, really nice. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, I'm going to go over there. Anyway, about the financial markets. This is Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, all kinds of Christian radio stations crossing the Midwest. I even got this little flyer about, from Chick Publications, which was pretty interesting and fun to read. Anyway, there's financial problems all over this country. I was in Kansas City and some of the suburbs there, and I couldn't believe the vacancy rates. The vacancy rates in some of the commercial buildings were 80-90%. And you see that kind of, you don't see it as much in the big cities, but I was like shocked at how few people were there at the different places. I was like shocked how few shoppers. And so I need to jump into the financial stuff in depth. Hey, Chuck. Ask Chuck. But I'm going to get that. I'm going to get back to Utah, okay? And I'm going to jump to it in depth because this country is not doing well. Everybody knows it now. People say I'm arrogant. Other people say I'm prescient. But bottom line, I saw this coming, and now everybody's talking about it. So what I have to do is give a reality check about where we are. Of course, we're not in a double-dip recession. People are starting to realize it's bad. I'm getting emails from friends and others to look at Elliott wave theory, and there's, Rubini, Norio Rubini, I think, and all these guys are confirming it, but people just don't want to know how bad it's going to get. But I need to talk about capital preservation, about specifically how to do wheat and grain, and really, after looking at so much corn, there's going to be plenty of wheat and corn for the next few months, maybe next year or two. And then there's going to be a shortage of those things. So it's time to buy and take positions in commodities. All this stuff, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to just dive into the financial stuff for a couple weeks straight when I get back to my computer. But on the road, I'm streaming with the now old iPhone. But I'll tell you, there's nothing like traveling to think about things. It's kind of amazing how fast you can travel. I'm up in Toronto, then I'm in Buffalo, Toledo. Next thing, I'm celebrating the 4th of July and watching the bridge. That was like a blast being in St. Louis. Everybody was super nice. Had to pass Cleveland, and now here I'm in Denver. I'll hang out here for an hour and then on to Utah. So, traveling's great. Think big picture. Everybody, so many people, I get these angry guys. Don't you have a job? I'm sorry, I'm not 9 to 5. We're getting close to the end of the world here. The financial system is collapsing. Okay, this has been going on. It's like 2,000 years leading up to this collapse. And that's real talking. The people that don't see it have their heads so far down in the sand, cement that they're completely clueless. Okay? And I make no apologies for seeing this beforehand. No apologies whatsoever. So, I'm going to get the heavy-duty financial stuff and lay it out with reams of proof financially so that even the unintuitive will see it. Okay? So, I'm going to check out Denver, walk around La Galleria, and maybe buy somebody a meal. Okay. Ciao, rock on, and off to Utah after an hour in Denver.